to receive and file.
Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Cobb, supported by Councilman Myers. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item 25, we have a motion to approve the March 2017 Budget Performance Report.
Motion to approve. Support.
Motion by Councilman Garza, supported by Councilman Becerra. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item 25, we have a motion to approve the First Amendment to the Limited Tax Full Faith and Credit General Obligations Contract with the Taylor Building Authority dated April 18, 2017.
Motion. Support.
Motion by Councilman Myers, supported by Councilman Becerra. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item 27, may I have a motion to approve the May 2017 payroll?
Make motion. Support.
Motion by Councilman Woolley, supported by Councilman Myers. Discussion? Hearing none, all those for say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. May I have a motion to approve the city clerk to accept the grant for new voting equipment from the state of Michigan. The equipment will be purchased through Dominion Voting Systems Incorporated. There will be a cost share to the city in an amount not to exceed $35,000 for the years 1 through 5.
Motion. Support.
Motion to approve by Councilwoman Cobb, supported by Councilman Myers. Discussion?
Madam Chair, first of all, I'd like to thank you for letting me put a question mark in there last week when everything was kind of chaotic. Also, a little bit of news for the voters in Taylor. We are getting new machines, and if you voted, they're old. They're 15 years old. They need to go. They're going to be similar to what you're used to. They're still going to be paper ballot. They're not going electronic yet here. Everybody still wants a paper ballot. So to be very similar to that. The state is pretty much giving us everything that we need. What you're approving me tonight is just an extra $35,000 to purchase a couple extra tabulators so we have spares, and then some other equipment that will make the elections go a lot smoother. So thanks again for being patient with me last week, and I appreciate it.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Item 29, may I have a motion to approve the issuance of a solicitor's permit to Comcast Xfinity for the sale of cable services through April of 2018.
Motion. Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Myers. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no.
No.
Roll call.
Mr. Becerra.
Yes.
Mr. Myers.
Yes.
Mr. Woolley.
Yes.
Ms. Croft.
Yes.
Mr. Garza.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
No.
Mrs. Parker Craig.
Yes. Motion carries. This brings us to the open business portion of our meeting. I would first like to start with Mr. Mayor. Do you have anything further?
Madam Chair, I just had one item. Just a reminder that this Saturday is the annual Heritage Park Cleanup Day from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So if you'd like to come out and lend a hand, it's a great event, and we've bookended it to 2 hours this year.
Madam Chair, I'd just like to congratulate Councilman John Myers over there. He was recently elected last night as the post commander for the VFW 4422 down the road.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Speaking of thank yous, I want to thank everybody on the council and the council secretary for the nice sympathy card for my wife's mother. It's appreciated very much. Thank you.
Does council have anything else for open business? Okay, then I will open it to the floor.
did not follow the blueprints or the building code. The City of Taylor Inspector Paul Vaughn failed to do appropriate inspections, cite the code infractions, and ensure the structure was built in compliance with the approved construction documents, which led to the project getting to the final completion status with numerous code infractions. Since I spoke to council on February 2nd, 2016, and was told that the City of Taylor did not have a construction board of appeals, which is required by state law, the city put together a board over the next 7 weeks in order to comply with the law. The board heard my appeal on March 22nd, 2016, and they voted unanimously and ruled to grant my appeal, which sent the project back to the rough inspection so a complete rough inspection could be performed and all of the code infractions could be properly cited in the inspection report. I went back and forth with the building department over the following weeks trying to get them to do a complete rough inspection. In the meantime, the builder appealed the decision of the Construction Board of Appeals to the state of Michigan. Finally, on May 5th, 2016, a meeting was scheduled for May 13th, 2016 with the contractor, the building official Jesse Harrington, Inspector Paul Vaughn, and myself. This meeting was scheduled for the contractor to remove the necessary materials to address the rough inspection. Unfortunately, because Jesse did not want to make the builder mess anything up, he did not require him to remove the appropriate materials to take the project back to the rough status so a complete rough inspection could be done. On May 19th, 2016, Jesse made a list of corrections needed based on the engineer's report and code infractions that were pointed out to him. On May 23rd of 2016, the Construction Code Commission heard the contractor's appeal and unanimously voted to make an order denying his appeal and affirming the Taylor Construction Board of Appeals' decision to grant my appeal. My appeal was to have a complete rough inspection done so all of the code infractions could be cited in the inspection report. As of today, not one City of Taylor inspector has performed a rough inspection to inspect all of the construction. Jesse has acknowledged that he did not inspect all of the construction. When reviewing my surveillance video and listening to the audio, it is very apparent that at the end of that meeting, neither Jesse nor Paul had any idea how the project was actually constructed. With that being said, I would like to know, when a ruling is made by the Construction Board of Appeals, who in the city enforces it?
Madam Chair, I'm going to be very brief in my response. The chief building inspector has that authority, or the building department director. But I believe the state of Michigan has since weighed in your case and made a determination that this is a dispute between you and the contractor. So I'm not going to belabor this here publicly.
Actually, both boards ruled in my favor to have the rough inspection completed. The City of Taylor hasn't done that. The conduct of the inspector is also in question. So I'm trying to find out who's going to enforce that.
Madam Chair, I've answered the question.
Okay, so when the conduct of the inspector is in question because they are not performing their duties, not complying with orders, ignoring codes, misinterpreting codes, or trying to coerce a homeowner to tamper with the contractor's job, all of which happened during the construction at my home, who in the city investigates that?
Madam Chair, I've given my answer. Thank you.
The city.
The state of Michigan said they did not investigate that.
The state of Michigan responded and said this is clearly a dispute between you and the contractor.
It's clearly not, and if you listen to the audio and video from my surveillance, you'll
I don't
hear.
have your surveillance audio and video.
I can show it to
I
you.
think you have an answer. I'm very sorry for your situation, but I think at this point, your only alternative is to sue the contractor. City cannot do this for you.
But the city inspectors aren't doing their job. And it's apparent if you watch the video and listen to the audio.
Okay.
And we'll find that on Facebook.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, do you not
Where
want to
will
see
we
it?
find that at?
I can show it to you. I have it at my house.
I'm not interested. Ma'am, you went through the proper protocol. We walked this through all the way up to the state level. The state level made a determination that this is a dispute between you and the contractor.
Actually, they based that on the letter that Mr. Bach sent in, and the things that Mr. Bach wrote in his letter were not factual.
So everybody's incorrect in this except for you.
They said that they did not investigate the conduct of the inspector. They said that I sent in too much documentation, that their department that I submitted that to did not handle that type of complaint.
And Madam Chair, their official response was what I said.
Tina? Please sit down.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Sir, in the front row. Did you have?
Yeah. I thought today we were going to be, at some point in this council meeting, speaking to the issue of the people who live on Huron and Hip and Liddell and Mayfair about the bar and all of the parking issues, and we were trying to get a permit to have it as permit parking. You know, each home would get a couple of permits, and we had a meeting with the attorney, your city attorney, and it was supposed to be resolved, not resolved, but brought before council today. Where's it happening? Why is it going on?